Hello. Welcome to my bunker, Joe Wilkinson and Jessica Hynes. So, yes, this is a bunker. Different take on the post-apocalyptic world. You might end up in the countryside, on Dave, or you might end up in a bunker on YouTube. When you find yourself in a bunker, something's gone wrong. You have in front of you 2 cuppa soups.
Can I go in?
You can go in. I'm going to ask you what flavour they are, because obviously it's a very bunkerish food, powdered soup.
What's yours?
I think mine might be country vegetable.
Mine's sort of dark water, if I'm honest.
Dark water. That's bunker water.
There's no flavour in that.
It's just water and then flavourless bits.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is really awful.
One of them is vegetably.
Vegetably delicious.
There is a vegetable base.
Mine has got to be the
one
vegetable
of them.
base.
OK,
What is
what
that?
vegetable?
Parsnip.
No.
Potato.
No.
Carrot.
No.
Courgette.
Oh, smaller.
Aubergine.
Smaller.
Broccoli.
Broccoli looks totally different.
Courgette.
That's a tree.
Smaller than a courgette, but like a courgette.
Gherkin.
That's it.
Is it?
Gherkin.
Pickle. OK. I would never have guessed gherkin.
Yours is reindeer.
I guess that. I didn't know reindeer meat comes in small squares.
How would you chop up a reindeer?
I'd go absolutely to town on it.
But wouldn't you think of your childhood, how you saw the reindeer as a magical beast that brought presents at
Oh,
Christmas?
no, if someone said chop that up, I'd go to town.
Especially if we're talking about survival.
I suppose you'd have to lose that kind of sentimentality, wouldn't you? You just have to go,
Mine's
great.
gone. As soon as I stepped into this bunker, I'm a savage.
Yeah.
I'm actually finishing mine.
Yes, I'm right.
See, I would say we should just have done comedians drink soup.
Well, we are.
And don't, yeah, but without all that chat.
I'd happily have another.
But
Can I just drink it like this?
Yeah, that's the joy of the cup of soup. Is it a drink or is it a meal?
Oh, that's lovely, actually.
Really?
It's like a salty sour cabbage kind of thing. Spicy.
This is tasty, you know, but it's a bit chilly and I don't really like chili. Like, my lips are burning. I feel like I got an STD or something.
That would be an interesting way of marketing a soup. Gives you the feel of an STD.
Yeah, STD
So it's got
simulated.
the glamour of a sexually transmitted illness, but without the long-term health impact.
Is it celery soup?
The celery gets in all sorts of... But you
Hate
can't
celery.
front up with celery.
Why can't celery go extinct?
I
Why
wish
does it have
it
to be
would.
the tigers? Don't understand.
OK, the next thing you say I will take as your final answer.
This is spicy cabbage soup.
You're half right. What
OK.
that is beef and sauerkraut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Sauerkraut, I think, is pickled cabbage, basically.
Right. I did not know that was a soup option, beef and sauerkraut.
No, well, they've deliberately picked unusual soups to make this bit incredibly fun.
I think between us, we really nailed there being a sort of sour cabbage-like vegetable
Yeah.
in these.
This has been the best soup naming segment so far. The others were nowhere near this close.
Very nice.
I wondered if you would like to smell or even taste them and venture a guess as to their flavour.
Oh. We thought chicken because of the colour.
Is it chicken coloured?
I feel like some sort of beef. Some sort of...
Your ones, you think beef?
Is it too much to just say
You
lard?
could say whatever you like.
I think you've given me lard soup.
Lard flavour.
But I'm getting more of like a sort of like a beefy...
And they're different. You have different
Oh,
ones.
yeah. I'm just smelling butter.
It would be nice if we had bread as well.
Yeah, it would be nice if we
Can
could
I
go
have a little
outdoors,
taste?
wouldn't it?
That's
It'd be
true.
You know.
I have
Yes,
a-
you're welcome to taste it. You just don't have to. What are you getting?
It's quite more.
Yeah, I mean, because it's got that sort of sewer water colour, and it's got...
Yours looks rancid, I'll be honest with you, Darren.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I once didn't wash out a thermos for a year, and that's why I found it.
OK.
I bet it stank.
It did stink.
Yeah.
But not until you opened it.
Have a fish around. I thought there was chicken in this.
Have
but
a
I think-
fish around.
Have a what around?
Oh,
It smells a bit fishy now.
And that, what the idea of fishiness has been put in your mind, and now it's suddenly fishy.
yeah, now you can taste it. Mine's not
That's
fish.
why menus are typed out, so that people know what to expect, because otherwise they'd have no idea. But
Do you
I
think?
know I've ordered the lamb, so this must be what lamb
fish
is.
soup?
You're absolutely right. That soup is spiced fish.
That sounds like a nightclub.
Spiced fish. Many a good night in
I love
spiced
it.
fish.
Going down spiced fish. Yeah. And
Oh, I'm
amazing.
going to have to say, like, chicken and leek,
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, think about what were you saying it was like?
Lard, butter.
And then butter, and so...
cheese soup.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese soup, yeah.
So I was dead close with lard.
You work... Well, not really, because lard is animal
Fat, isn't it?
Yes, but it's different. It's dairy fat. I mean, it's obviously it's come from... It's not like the fat of the animal. It's
No.
the fat of its
It is a
product.
apocalyptic world out there. We do need all the fat we can
That's
get.
true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, like the tits on the fat balls in winter. They know what's good
Tits
for
on
them.
the fat.
In the garden.
That's a different kind of nightclub.
The tits, the blue tits, the great tits, feeding off the fat balls that you leave in the garden.
Oh, OK.
To feed the bird life.
I love story time with David.
It's on the fat ball.
I have, in fact, asked you to bring 2 things each. Something that would help you to survive and something that would help you thrive.
Do you want me to go first? OK, I'll go first. Being someone who is often told not to overthink things, I didn't really overthink it. And in that case, I didn't think about it at all. And all I could think of to grab as the world collapsed was my Noel Coward album, Cowardy Custard. Got lots of poems and songs that I love. It also smells very much like this bunker. Because before the internet, you'd have an annual like this and then you would just pour over it.
I want to look at that.
Have a look at that. And my favourite Noel Coward, which is There Are Bad Times Just Around the Corner.
And it's perfect for
this. There Are Bad Times Just Around the Corner.
Yeah. Joe, what have you got?
I brought a small clear bag of scrunchies.
What are you going to use those for?
I had long hair when I bought those.
I suppose hair will get longer.
Well,
I can think of things to do with them, though.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, instantly, what you've got is a game, like right now, like get the owl, bam,
mustn't
like
waste
that.
it.
If we smash the owls, I will cry.
We're not going to smash them. The aim is just to hit them with the...
I think in the long run, I would come to worship the owls. I liked your scrunchies, but now we move regretfully on to the issue of survival.
This is a bit more... this is even... Do you know what? It's not shit, because I would genuinely enjoy this, but it is just another book that I then took, that was there thinking, that's a book I have not read, but now I'm in a bunker and it's the end of the world. I feel like I've got all the time in the world.
It would be an interesting test, because that's the sort of book that we can tell ourselves while civilization continues that we don't read books by W.B. Yeats because there's the television.
This is not enough time.
Busy.
This is not enough time.
And then we would be really tested in the bunker whether we would prefer to stare at a wall or read poetry.
Or fire hairbands at the owls.
Yeah, that is more shit than an old cow, because you don't need poetry to survive.
I've done 47 years without it up to now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a quality of life thing.
Maybe
Joe
you should think
has
about
very
that.
low quality of life,
Really
but he is
quality.
alive.
I am still living.
No, I think you absolutely do. You need poetry to survive, I think.
Joe.
I've gone a very similar route. I bought a smoke alarm.
OK.
Right. And you think that's a vital survival thing?
Yes.
What are you going to do when the battery runs out?
Do batteries run out? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. So one
Well,
thing you've got to say about W.B. Yeats,
That's
he
going
doesn't
nowhere.
need batteries.
No, I've had it for 4 months. That's the downside.
Now, I asked you to bring here 2 objects each. Something that would help you survive in a post-apocalyptic bunker and something that would help you thrive. So, Fatia. Yeah.
I'm just going to get it. Hold on. A trusty little place. Don't panic. It's just a bath bomb. We can have a family bath in the lake.
Well, it wouldn't be a lake, but it might be a sort of underground sewer. If we're very lucky. It would be a one-off treat, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Thank you. What's your thrive object?
My thrive object is Brian Eno's Oblique Strategies. You pick out a card and it gives you a sort of mysterious bit of advice as to how to proceed. In the apocalypse, there are a lot of decisions to be made, a lot of difficult choices to be made.
I mean, what is it, cards?
Yeah, think up a survival situation that I have to...
gives the answer.
Yeah, so what might I be?
We've got 1 gun left and with 1 bullet.
Okay.
Should you take it and try to find a deer for us to all eat and live? Or you can use the bullet to kill David and then we can eat him.
Okay, that's good, that's good. So do we use the final bullet to kill a deer to eat, or do we use it to kill David to eat?
Yes.
This one says, faced with a choice, do both.
Okay.
Well,
that's pretty perfect. That's pretty great.
And there's one bullet.
Well,
so
maybe...
you've got to, line me up in front of the
That's
deer?
right. It's doubled the camp.
Who's this joker who came up with these?
Brian Eno.
Brian Eno?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Brian, you didn't even listen. Right, Fatia, what have you brought to survive?
Let me go into my secret pen again.
Yeah.
Tweezers.
Oh.
Okay. I'm North African, I'm Moroccan, aka hairy bastard. That's why I got this. And then also we can use it to open tins, pick locks.
Splinters as well.
That's good as well.
I had a terrible splinter a couple of years ago. My God, it was right in my foot. And I kept thinking I'd got it and I hadn't. And then I put this cream on it. And then there was a day when the splinter came out. and it had been in my foot for like 3 weeks.
This is the kind of story you would tell in an apocalypse.
It's one of the best moments of my life when that splinter came out.
That's extraordinary.
Anyway, what have you brought to survive?
To survive, I have brought a very important piece of equipment. It's my rice cooker. No. Everyone says, oh, what do you need a rice cooker for? And then they also say, oh, I never cook rice, it's so hard.
Don't you just do it in a saucepan?
It's easy to burn, you've got to get all the measurements right.
So it's, as it were, the rice equivalent of a toaster?
Yes.
Obviously, when the power goes down, it's not going to be as effective as the tweezers.
Yeah, I haven't really thought that bit through, but...
Well, I'm sure Brian will tell you what to do. OK,
yes.
The power's gone down. What do we do with the rice cooker? Where's the edge? Where does the frame start?
Where is the edge?
Yeah. Let's be honest, I think he peaked faced with a choice to do both. I have asked you to bring 2 objects each, something to help you survive and something to help you thrive.
Yes.
So, Maisie, would you like to start?
I have brought hair clippers.
Ah, yes,
Hair
Maisie!
clippers. So...
Come on.
My hair grows at quite an alarming rate, and annoyingly, with this...
It's got quite a lot longer during the course of this interview.
As you can tell.
Yes, yeah.
But with this haircut, the whole point is that it's really short and then really long, so I need to keep on top of it.
Well, my problem with that is I accept that you feel for your own identity that you need to maintain your hairstyle.
Yeah.
I understand that, but you could do it with scissors.
Oh, no, this isn't a scissor job.
This is going to use up the scarce resource of electricity.
I should also point out that I also will need the clippers done.
OK, well, we might have to turn off the refrigeration for a while.
Yeah, and there's nobody on dialysis or anything, is there? We could just...
Not yet. And what have you brought?
I have brought...
Oh, my word.
Exercise bands. Oh. Workout bands. We can all be the better versions of ourselves.
Now, do you know, I might get sufficiently bored in a bunker even to attempt exercise myself.
You see?
Yeah.
Pick up a new hobby.
Let's move on to the survive items. This might be a slightly glummer segment, I warn the viewers. So, Maisie, what have you brought?
So I have brought, as my survive item, a camping chair. Now, it's not one of the fancy ones. No good ideas ever came from being stood up. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, OK.
There we are. Just sit there.
Yeah.
Sit there and have a think. Think of all of the big thinking shows that we knew back in the old world. University Challenge, Only Connect. They're all sat down.
Hole in the wall.
Do you know why people do bad on the chase? Because they're stood up. Yeah.
It's important to take time to sit and think.
Yeah.
I do like that.
And what have you brought?
Well,
to
I kept it quite
survive?
simple.
Yeah.
OK.
You know? I thought, you know, if we're going to survive, I want something that is going to work for our benefit. High-vis vest. Doesn't get better than this. Yeah. If we wear this when we go out, people will think we're important. They might ask us questions and then potentially steal supplies.
Yes. You can definitely confiscate stuff with
so
that
all you
on.
need is that and a sort of laminated card.
Yep.
Exactly.
And just flash the laminated card, help yourself to the precious resources.
Absolutely. That's
Very
a really
clever.
good one. Well done.
I like the deviousness of that.
Yeah.
Now, I have 2 things to give to you. This is for you, Joe, and this is a straw. But it's not the sort of straw that kills a turtle. It's the sort of straw that saves a human. You put God knows what filth in one end.
This.
And it comes at the other end quite drinkable. You could use it if what you were reduced to drinking was your own piss.
Ooh.
That's...
I'm hoping that's day 1 or 2. You're very frothy piss, and I love that about you.
Well, I jumped about a lot before going. How is it?
It tasted exactly like lager. Exactly the same, both through there and there.
And the reindeer?
So I'm now going to mix lager, urine.
Well, it might improve the reindeer soup. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyway, and for the other end of the human process, that is a way that allows women to wee in the woods while standing up without having to sit on some nettles.
When was this invented?
By the look of it, recently.
80s, I'd say.
Do you think that's probably about right?
How
it could
long
be the
have
70s.
women been peeing in the woods?
Oh, since the 70s.
You could use that just as a tub.
You could, yeah.
You could fill that with a homemade pate.
You see, that's that is amazing. Okay, that's a great receptacle, but not for weeing in.
I have some gifts for you in return, and this is a thing. You can toast marshmallows on it, which, frankly, I wouldn't want to do because of their disgusting sugary flavour. But many people like them.
I never say no to free food,
if you prong up those... if you prong up those bad boys, that would be an entertaining way of expressing it.
Huh?
It rotates.
So
oh, my days. Look, and food and a show.
That's the first gift. The second gift is even better. These are edible cups.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think it might be a chocolatey liquid.
Yes, it's lovely. Very potable. Oh, marshmallows.
Blow it. Oh, we survived our first emergency, see?
Yeah.
Can we eat the cup now?
Yeah, if you've drunk the liquid.
Not all of it. Do you want to drink all of it?
Well, as you said, it might be a bit messy if you don't.
If you eat the cup before you've drunk the liquid, a crack might go all the way down to the bottom, and then we have unwanted hilarity on camera. What's it taste like, the edible cup?
Nothing. Tastes like cardboard.
Can I try a bit?
I mean, I'll keep you going.
It's flavourful enough for me. Not very Moorish. Well, thank you both.
Fantastic.
For joining me in this apocalypse.
Can I have a normal marshmallow? I can soak some of this up. You've got a...
Candle grill?
Are you going to eat this?
No, please go ahead.
You see? Do you want one? I'll make one for you.
That's quite a good idea.
These are better, actually, just like this.
So what that is a marshmallow worsener. And it revolves.
That fire's getting a bit lively.
Yeah. It is,
yeah.
For marshmallow fire.
I'm wearing 100% polyester, you know. Just to let you know.
The amount of hairspray in this look doesn't just happen. These are special sleeping bags that apparently are like sort of suits that you wear, so you'll look like a kind of...
A Michelin man.
Puffy. Yes, a Michelin man.
That's
exactly.
great.
Yeah. And so you can walk around.
Michelin man.
No connection.
I think there is.
And this is, I believe you're a fan of dogs.
I love dogs.
Well, this is a dead dog.
Yes.
And you could put this dead dog in this sleeping bag and pretend it was still alive. And that might bring you some comfort in the bunch.
It's squishy, to be honest.
I'm not sleeping on any dead dogs. I'm putting that as a house rule already.
I'll sleep on a dead dog. Yeah. How about that on record?
Yeah. No, it's a democracy. You get your shaver, we get to sleep on dead dogs.
Exactly.
Okay, that's the deal.
Yeah. And, thank you for watching, everyone who's watching.
I love this.
How many people do you think stuck with us?
What, right now?
For the full 8 minutes.
Do we have a clip of anybody sort of dancing or falling over like a fail?
Yeah, I think you need to you need to interject it with viral videos.
Maybe you could make the dead dog do something amusing.
Yeah, maybe we can make it do like a TikTok
Whoever's
dance
in charge of the social media, I hope you have good emoji game, because you need emojis to keep
Yeah, that's true.
I think there'll be emojis happening all over.
Yes, if there's laughing face emojis above us, then that should help
It tells people how they're supposed to respond.
Yes, it's like the menu. It tells you what you're meant to feel.
Tell them it's pork, they will taste pork.
Lovely.